Wow, my little ass. I'll whore myself out.
And me and Nick, we got tattooed this weekend. Nick took me to the tattoo convention, and I got a tattoo of a deer, and it's on my forearm, and it looks terrible. And I love Nick so much. He has sex with me without a condom, and we do cocaine, and he lets me shoot the bow and arrow on his land, and it's great. I love fucking with the couple, the Ricadas. I love having sex with Nick, and I love doing cocaine with Nick, and it's great. The kids aren't there like at Aaron's house. Aaron would have his kids over sometimes, and it was horrible. They're retarded.
A little off today. Not bad, though. A little off. Yeah. Holy shit. Let's get a look at April. She was seen out in the wild. She's hanging out with her boyfriend, Nick Ricada. They're getting tattoos together. This guy still doesn't have his kids, but it doesn't matter. He's got April now. There it is. Look at that tattoo. What a good idea. Holy shit. What is it? It's a deer, right? What a good idea. Get another sleeve. Ooh, April's looking old. Cocaine. Look at that. There she is. She's hanging out. I don't know what the song is. I'll turn it off in case I get struck. There's Nick. He's got a tattoo on his back. You know, obviously money ain't a thing with this guy. He's out on $50,000 bail, getting new tattoos. How much are tattoos? I don't have any. Look at that. Cool, man. Cool tattoo, dude. Oh, there it is.
Right back here, you can see.
Seems like such a weasel.
Part of it.
Oh, there it is. It's a wolf. She got a wolf. Oh,
just a nice, beautiful, gallant or homely man.
This gotta suck for him, man. Look at that tattoo of a wolf.
I get the wolf, and I'm hunting with my bow and arrow, and I see the wolf.
White trash. Fantastic. Oh, I got to tell you this story. Holy shit. Bury the lead. So today at the gym, I got recognized from this show. I'm not shitting you. I'm not joking. Trust me. I'm not proud of this show. People ask me if I have a podcast. I usually say no, because I don't want to explain it. And if it's not shit verse related, then I don't want to do. So, you know, from time to time, I'll get recognized down here. Not as much as I used to in Cleveland. But time to time, people are like, oh, I saw you open for Tim Dillon at Side Splitters, or, you know, I saw you there with Mark Norman, or whatever. They always saw me at Side Splitters for the most part. One time I was at Side Splitters, and a guy goes, yeah, man, we came because we loved your Crab Feast episode. It was one of the best. Ryan Sickler said it was a Hall of Fame episode. But I rarely get recognized. And I'm not trying to sound like a douche by saying this. But I was at the gym. I was sitting on a weight bench, texting, of course, not working out. And I look up, and this guy's looking at me. I'm like, huh. I looked away. I'm like, I looked at my shirt to see if I was wearing a shirt that he recognized or something. I have James Brown's license. This is the shirt I wore at the gym. I haven't showered yet. Ew! I will. I'm going to go to Side Splitters tonight, so I got to shower before. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm sitting there, and the guy walks up. He goes, hey, man. I go, hey, what's up? I thought maybe he wanted to use the weight bench, and I was just sitting there. He goes, is your name Chad? And I just go, yeah. And he goes, Cumia's cucks, dude. I go, no way. No way. He goes, yeah, man. Hilarious. I go, you got to be shitting me. And he goes, Hey, man, full disclosure. And he might be watching right now. He says he's going to super chat, and I'll know who he is. I didn't like you at first. I did not at all. I was a huge O&A guy. Anthony, I tried to hang in with Compound Media, but, I don't agree with his politics. So I'm assuming he's a liberal guy. But he goes, but you kind of grew on me, man. It was funny. I kind of started watching around that steel toe drama shit. And I super chat. He goes, but in the beginning, I was kind of a dick to you. So I don't want to give you my screen name. And I'm like, that's fine, dude. I don't care. And he goes, no, I just don't want, I was wrong. I just want to let you know, but I'm going to super chat you. And when I do, you're going to know who it is. And I go, all right, cool. So if he super chats today, if he's watching, it was nice meeting you. And it was kind of funny that you actually recognized me from this piece of shit show. And it is a shit show. Holler at your boy. Bravo. Anthony Cumia. Anthony Cumia. Did you guys hear? Did you hear? I'm in his book. Anthony Cumia wrote about me in his book. And it's not nice. No. In fact, it was mean. He was mean to me. Anthony's mean. And I got to tell you, it hurts. It hurts. I don't know if I can read this. All right. I'll just read it. You guys don't need to see it. So Anthony's book's out. I was surprised that he wrote about me. I'll read an excerpt. Syrup. I'm going to read some syrup. Don't know how faring in the comedy world, but I've heard the name before. And I have to be honest. If Godfrey is going on Chad Zumock's show, he cannot be doing well. Okay, before we go further, Anthony, and I tweeted it at you, regardless of what you think of Godfrey, he's one of the most respected comics working today. He's a longtime friend of mine. I've known him for almost 20 years. He used to be his opener for a long time. But if you're a comic, you know who Godfrey is. He's doing very, very well. Very well. And for you to frown upon Godfrey coming on my show, I just got to remind you, Anthony, and your brand is garbage. It's fallen apart completely. Whatever you were, you're not that anymore. You're hanging around us now. I got to remind you, Anthony, you went on Steel Toe's show for over 2 hours. You went on Steel Toe show, the same show I turned down because it was beneath me. But you ran to his show. You did the Steel Toe morning show on his channel. And then you had him on your show. So say whatever the fuck you want about me and my friends. I get it. You're butthurt because I'm the one guy who doesn't wash your balls. I'm the one guy that calls you out for everything. I see through your bullshit. Let's get back to his writing on me. And Chad Zumock, by the way, should be bowing down to everyone from me to Carl from Who Are These Podcasts to Kevin Brennan to Bob Levy to Shuli Agar and anyone else who has mentioned his unknown fucking name over the past year or so. Chad will go, hey, my viewers are up. My Patreon numbers are up. Okay, Chad, in my opinion, you're a retarded fuck. Oh, no. But do you really think your viewer numbers are up because you're finally seeing your amazing talent? Are you thinking, finally, what took so long for people to see a world-class comedian? You dumb fuck. Did you take that from Stuttering John? You dumb fuck. Anthony, I got to remind you once again, I know you were in a drunken haze for a long time. I did your show all the time prior to you turning on me. I was on at least 10 episodes where you loved me, and we went out drinking. We hung out after. You loved me. I just got to remind you, before you took the turn, Doom, before you took the turn because of Chrissy Mayer, Frank, Carl, and Steel Toe jumping on last minute, we were cool, dude. We were fine. You knew it. You even said, great show, man. You fucking kill it. You bring it every time. You can't deny this. You will. You will. But let's not pretend. Let's not rewrite history, literally rewriting in your book. You liked me until Carl and Chrissy and your little gay mafia of dorks turned on me. And make no mistake about it, Anthony Cumia. Make no mistake about it. Some of the funniest comedians in the world find me hilarious. Just because you don't now doesn't mean anything. Your brand sucks. You're hanging out on Uncle Rico now. You're done. It's wrap. You're a YouTuber. Opie and Anthony, for whatever it was, it's over. It's done. It's gone. It's gone. The big money terrestrial radio days are over. You got Opie, Greg Hughes, who I have no problem with. He's broadcasting to 34 people at Get Barts. You just fired your entire staff because you can't afford it. You're in obscurity. You're in South Carolina. Nobody's talking about Anthony Cumia. Nobody except me right now. So your Cope Session book, your jerk-off session book, we know what's going on. But that's all right, Anthony. Fine. Don't think I'm funny. I'm good with that. I am good if this guy doesn't find me funny, okay? I'm actually more comfortable knowing Daniel Tosh thinks I'm hilarious, Jim Brewer, Nick Swartzen, Jim Florentine, Godfrey. I'm more comfortable with great working comics thinking I'm great, and you don't. Should we bring up the Big J roast? You remember that one? If you want to talk about roast, pull up the Big J roast and watch Anthony Cumia tell jokes. Wow, Anthony. Wow. Because let's go to Exhibit A. Oh, my God. We're the same identical height. We are the same height. Look, here's proof. There's no tippy toes. We're flat-footed. We're the same exact height, Anthony. But I'm little. What are you, motherfucker? So thank you for shouting me out in a book. Thank you for shouting Godfrey. I told him about it. He said Anthony Cumia is a piece of shit. But thank you very much for gifting 5. I know I appreciate it. I can't speak of my mom's childhood friend Stanley, her ex-boyfriend. Stanley. It's amazing. It's amazing how fast you guys are with this stuff. It's amazing how fast. Proud of you, son. You're a fighter and not a quitter like your mother. Whoa! Wow. That hurt. $10. $10 to get that little dig in. What do you think about that, Maxwell?
And punt.
And punt is right. He was my original feud, this guy. He was my original radio war. Maxwell and Stansberry, Chunk. They were the original fight. For years, I'd fight with that fat fuck. And where are you now, Paulie? Where are you at, Paulie? You remember me? Try to get me fired? Yeah, Maxwell tried to get me fired from MMS. He was contacting Bo Matthews. I got written up because of him. He's such a cunt. Oh, and then I found out Bo Matthews is out of a job. That's funny. That guy was a douchebag. Holy shit. Was he a douche? I remember he pretended to be my friend at first. Invited me over his house and I blew it off. And ever since I blew him off, he was a dick to me. I was like, well, I don't really want to hang out with you. I was only hanging out because you were my boss. And the day he fired me, he just completely flipped. I was like, this guy has no soul. This guy has no soul. So, good luck, Bo. You're unemployed. Ha ha. You remember Ray struck my channel? What a dickhead.